From the Opupco studios at Britton and Broadway, this is the OU Sports edition of the Bedlam Nation Conversation with Jake Trottter. I'm Jenni Carlson. Jake, big news over the weekend, the draft. One Sooner taken on the first day, Phil Oldholt in the second round. Any surprises, though, in this draft for the Sooners?
Biggest surprise to me was Duke Robinson falling all the way to the fifth round to Carolina. I think the Panthers got a steal there. People are talking about Duke being a second-round pick. I think that was a little bit high, but to fall all the way to the fifth, Carolina's got a really good player, a guy who could start, and you don't find very many of those in the fifth round. Yeah,
Joaquin Iglesias taken in the third, several other second-day Sooners. Some guys that are also free agents. Who's maybe going to be expected to get picked up off the free agency market?
Well, at least three guys. Lindy Holmes at free safety. A lot of people thought he might have been a 6th or 7th round pick. Same with John Cooper, the center, and then Brandon Walker will probably sign a contract. Maybe Quentin Chaney, if you're looking for a fourth guy at wide receiver. He's a guy that has a chance to make a practice squad. So not a great draft for the Sooners. A lot of guys that had hoped to be drafted were not, but they have a chance to make teams going forward.
Yeah. A draft, though, that promises to be pretty great is next year's draft for the Sooners, potentially 4 first-round draft picks for the Sooners. Let's talk about next year. Is 4 a pretty legitimate number for the Sooners to have drafted next year?
4 is definite possibility. It depends if Sam Bradford and Gerald McCoy, the defensive tackle, decide to forego their senior year of eligibility. If they do, Jermaine Gresham and Trent Williams are guys that are first-round picks possibly. I think the one fringe guy is Williams. He's a guy that will have to play well this year at left tackle to play himself into the first round. But the other 3 guys would be locks for the first round if they were to come out. Yeah. And even beyond that, they're going to have a lot of guys that are mid-round guys. Chris Brown will be a really nice running back pickup for someone. Yeah. Brian Jackson at corner has a lot of the tools that you want, the long arms, good speed. DeMarco Murray could even bounce back, and if he has a banner year, could think about leaving too. So they're going to have an outstanding draft 2010, and it could be arguably one of the greatest of all time in school history, which is saying a lot because they've had some great players come through.
Yeah. Let's turn our attention lastly to baseball. Oklahoma baseball sweeping Baylor over the weekend, kind of recovering after the Texas sweep that went the wrong way for the Sooners. Looks like they got their footing back under them, Jake.
Yeah, it was a really impressive series. Not many people go down to Waco and take 3 from Baylor. Baylor was the 9th-ranked team in the country. OU was 13th, to give that some context. And basically, after getting swept at Texas, this basically puts you right back in the race for the conference title. OU has as good a chance as anyone, maybe along with Texas A&M and Texas, to win the Big 12, which would be a huge feather in Sonny Galloway's cap because no one was predicting OU to win the conference title. And frankly, no one was predicting that OU was going to be in the mix this late in the year. So they have a great chance. They're playing a struggling Oklahoma State team in Oklahoma City. That's going to be a really key series for them. But if they take 2 or 3 there, they have a great chance to win the Big 12.
All right. Thanks, Jake. We appreciate it. Stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.